Hello, I just want to very quickly talk to you about thesis statements and also explore when they can be helpful. So my aims are to explain what a thesis statement is, look at when one might be useful, consider the relationship between the thesis statement and the critical argument, consider the thesis statement as a working title, and signpost you to some further support and advice. So firstly, what is a thesis statement? Well, it's a short sentence that explains the central question or claim of your argument. It's a little like an essay question, but one you write yourself. And it has a distinct purpose. It tells the reader how you will interpret the significance of the subject matter under discussion. It offers a central claim that can be disputed or proved within your argument. And it presents your argument to the reader. The rest of your paper and the body of your essay will gather and organise evidence that will persuade the reader of the logic of your interpretation. So how is this useful? Well, without a framework, a kind of question or an armature on which to construct your argument, it's very hard to build one. It's the kind of bones of your critical argument. With a thesis statement in place, you have got a central point to critically discuss. And we're going to look at the Royal Literary Fund's information on critical argument after I finish this very short presentation. So for me, that's the primary use of a thesis statement. We don't ask for one formally within PIC assignments. So let's have a look at this idea then of the thesis statement used as a working title. Now, because our argument will tend to grow as a natural part of our research, if you've already got a very inflexible thesis statement in place, this can hamper you rather than support you. So let's look primarily at it as useful as framing your argument as a kind of working title, which can then change according to the development of your research. And don't worry if your final thesis statement ends up being very, very simple. Something like a critical discussion of how the meaning of your art object might change according to a variety of factors or theoretical perspectives. It really doesn't matter how complex or how simple your thesis statement is. It should be hopefully a tool to support you with your work. Now, what we're going to do now is I'm just going to take you to the Royal Literary Fund site. So just go to Google, type in Royal Literary Fund, and it's under resources, and you've got lots and lots of information there all about essay writing, how to reference, how to quote. But this particular kind of section is quite useful if you're bewildered or concerned about this idea of a critical argument. So of all the sources I've looked at on the web, this would be the one that I would recommend as my first port of call if you're concerned about this idea of argument. I hope this has helped. Thank you.